One of our favorite days of the week around here, Wednesday, is
Wildlife Wednesday. Yes, I have got some great photos for you, plus an update on some eagles that we have been following all spring. This first picture is from Jeff Diekman, and we have been watching this nesting pair of eagles, or Jeff has actually, and thankfully he is kind enough to share the photos with us. They had a couple of eaglets back in May, and now they are starting to fledge. Fledglings. They are starting to get ready to fly, and they just started that last week, according to Jeff. And here in this picture, one eaglet is perched on a snag about 40 feet from their nest, and the parent is just below. I don't know what that parent is saying to that little fledgling, but little darlings seem to be very healthy. They are beating the odds at Twin Lakes, and thank you, Jeff, for sharing that miracle with us. Meanwhile, Sharon Lindsay says this is a wannabe barn owl, because that is not a barn owl. It is a great horned owl, but it is hanging out in an old barn south of Colfax. And beautiful. Gosh, look at the eyes. Love owls. Wish I had some at my house. And finally, a just gorgeous shot here from Marilyn Hassler at Chain Lake. She says she was out in the kayak. Boy, you get some good wildlife pictures out in the kayak, and spotted this darling cooling off after a hot day. Wonderful pictures. I will have all of these plus many more on my Facebook page here in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's 86 degrees right now in Coeur d'Alene. Sunny skies. We do still have some wildfire smoke around the region. Air quality is in the moderate range because of that particulate matter with the smoke. Gives that haze on the horizon. Things have improved a little bit in some of the northern valleys, and I would expect with a strong southwesterly wind tomorrow afternoon, things should improve a little more. 87 right now in Spokane. Of course, the hope is there are no new fire starts. It's going to be a tricky next 24 hours. The first element is this disturbance approaching. That is going to bring the potential for some dry lightning in the overnight and into the early morning hours. And then behind that disturbance, gusty winds of up to 30 miles per hour, but also some cooler air. Here's a look at our national satellite and radar. A little bit of severe weather as we head into the upper Midwest and the northern plains. Monsoonal moisture continues to make its way into the Four Corners region. That keeps the high temperatures down during the wet season. I added Las Vegas, a viewer request. I do take requests sometimes. 100 today in Salt Lake, 100 in Denver, 102 in Phoenix. Hot and humid, even though it was cooler comparatively in the Midwest. You add that humidity into the picture and it feels, well, miserable. Here is your 7-day forecast.